Donald Trump is suing his own ex-lawyer? Andrew Tate's accusers crowdfunding for their lawsuit? Hyper Raquel's mom was sending what in the mail? All this and more, but first, Tyson of mrbeast to sue Twitter user over defamation? That's what people are saying over this interaction. Chris later admitted not being serious about litigation, stating it was obviously a joke. My job is not a joke, Chris. Don't tease me. If you need a lawyer, I will be there. Speaking of lawsuits, Trump is suing his ex-attorney because only Trump has the confidence to sue a lawyer. But what is this lawsuit really about? Attorney-client privilege. Us lawyers hold that sacred, or at least we're supposed to. But Trump is suing Cohen for $500 million for spreading lies about him in his public appearances, book releases, and podcasts. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Cohen carved insults about Trump on the inside of a bathroom stall. As a lawyer, I do have a problem with breaking the sacred attorney-client privilege. But Trump said he's spreading lies, so which is it? Did you tell him something in confidence with the idea that it would be protected? Or is Michael Cohen making stuff up for attention like a teenager going through a breakup? Because if it's not true, Trump, bro, sue for defamation. Suing over attorney-client privilege might accidentally be a self-report. Trump also claims Cohen broke an NDA, but come on, who hasn't broken a Donald Trump NDA? In other legal news, Montana has become the first state to pass legislation banning TikTok within its border. Lawmakers admit there's almost no plan to enforce this and almost no feasible way they can, besides fining the tech companies. But you should hit the subscribe button here, just in case. In Andrew Tate news, 3 women have been crowdsourcing their legal funds in order to sue Tate over physical injury and psychological harm over some very unmonetizable sexual assault allegations. I'm not going to get into the details, but if the allegations are true, then these women deserve justice. Everyone deserves a fair trial in court. That includes them, and that also includes him, and this guy, and this guy, and especially this guy. In Tate's defense, these women did go to the police 8 years ago and prosecutors found no realistic prospect of conviction. That doesn't mean there isn't a civil case here. Like in the US, UK civil court has a lower burden of proof than criminal court. They don't have to prove it to a jury beyond a shadow of doubt. They just have to prove a balance of probabilities, meaning more than 51%. Or at least that's how I think it works. It's hard to understand the Brits.
I'm gonna get my Aprilla out and do burnouts on your front lawn, and then I'm gonna chuck mud bombs at your nan's windows, you silly
Yeah, totally. In other internet celebrity news, a YouTuber was shot in a Virginia mall over a prank gone too far. The shooter is facing criminal charges after firing shots at Tanner Cook of the YouTube channel Classified Goons. But charges could also be faced at Tanner himself. While trying to prank the soon-to-be shooter, Tanner was seen following the person around the mall, getting too close and committing actions that could be considered harassment. Look, there's nothing wrong with a good prank, but you have to be more careful out there. No one deserves to be shot for a prank, but you can't just start bothering random people. This is America. Everyone's on edge and strapped. Our last story tonight is about a trial currently underway. Hyper Raquel's mother, Tiffany Smith, is on trial for child exploitation, being sued by 11 ex-members of the Piper Squad. Now, YouTube content houses are not new. We've seen them popularized by people like Jake Paul, Tyson, and whoever the hell these people are. But what happens when influencers are left under the supervision of some morally corrupt authority figures? Britney is a classic case, but at least she got paid, eventually. #Free Britney. These 11 young influencers not only claimed they were never paid to appear in the videos, but Smith also made sexually inappropriate comments and gestures towards them. And one accuser alleges they went to the post office with Smith and she was mailing out their underwear. I don't have a joke for that. That's just disgusting. TV child actors have rules, unions, and provisions in place to protect them. The social media business is way less regulated than legacy media, and it's a lot easier for people to exploit. Maybe Montana had the right idea about that TikTok ban. Nah. For Pop Law Blah Blah, I'm Law by Mike, and remember to like and subscribe.